Good afternoon. It is the 2nd of March, 2023. The time is 1:47 p.m. And nobody put this food in my mouth. But anyway, there's been someone over there by the food truck. When I first saw them, it was around 11 something. And they really burning my feet. They pissed off with me now. And like I said, they know what we doing in this house. Nobody have that right to know what we doing inside our home. But I couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman, whoever they got short hair, maybe brush back. But they tall, driving a brown truck. But they were standing over there. I just happened to look toward the. Actually, I had took some plants out. A plant. I took a plant out. I'm trying to get my trees back outside, and them things kind of on the heavy side. And when I got back in the house, I think I went out there twice. I took the plant out there, and then I took some water out there and watered it. And when I got back in the house, I just happened to look towards the window, and I saw someone standing at the food truck looking over here. And so I started looking back at them. Then I came in here and looked, paid attention to the security system. And I could see them walking back and forth. Then I went back in the kitchen. I could see them on the phone. So they left and came back. But when they came back, when I was standing at the window, the person backed their truck up all the way back as far as they can get it beside the food truck. And them dogs out there knocking. And they just started walking back and forth, and they got on the phone. So I reckon they got on their phone to sign up for game stocking. And but they came back. When they came back, they were parked with them top lights on. And I know these people they don't just sit with their lights on. Nobody just sits with their lights on unless they're game stocking. And so I went and got my phone because I was trying to see how well I could see them, but I couldn't see that well, that far distance from the on the security system. So I went in there to the kitchen and lift up the blinds. I was going to video so I can get a good look at that truck. And she drove off, or he drove off, whatever it was. And but they weren't in it. They was out walking around until I got my phone. So they let them know that I was getting ready to video, because that's how they do. Every time I get ready to video or something, they let them know. And so I videoed anyway. I videoed that area anyway. So that's what I want to show, exactly where they was parked at. That little opening right there, that's where the truck was parked, but it was parked like kind of slanted. But while I was standing there videoing, I was breathing in something. Like I said, this stuff comes right in through the windows. And that's not the first time I breathe in something like that. So they releasing this energy. The longer they sit with these lights on, and the longer they release it, the farther it goes. And so I think this is what I did. I was videoing from the security system. So you still can't see it that well. And while I went back to while I was at the window, I noticed something on the ground. They got that big electrical system that I said goes under the ground. They have a big, like a hose pipe, but it's big, and it goes down under the ground. And beside it is some white pipes sticking up out of the ground, and they look like they got a United States flag on them. And then beside that is the cable system. And you see, the reason why I did that, because when you look at the system, it look like a person over there beside the tree bent down, but it don't look like that on my phone. But when I look at it here, it looked like somebody standing behind the tree with a hoodie on, but it's not. I can't even tell even going to the window, I can't tell what that is. All I see is trees. But looking here, it looked like somebody standing bent over with a hoodie on, a black hoodie. But it ain't that's not it. So I don't know what that is. So right here, right there is the electrical system. Right beside it on the ground is some white pipes. They look like they maybe about 4 of them coming up out of the ground. And then beside that is the electrical system. And I do believe that whatever is under this house is connected over there, because my old videos, you could see there was something under the ground. You can see a path or something under the ground that was coming out from over there. And then you could see something like coming. Let me see if I can find any of those old pictures. Because you could see something coming from, the front yard. You could see something under the ground coming from down the street, down the street all the way. It curved into this yard, and then you will see something coming from that house over there. But it was under the ground. I wished I had something I could get all these pictures off of here. That's at the other house. This stuff that happened at the other house. See what house it is. Okay. I can't get it. But anyway, God knows. Ooh, caught a sharp pain. But they may evidently. Because they burning my feet. My feet won't burn in this bed until I took that video. But anyway, like I was saying, down under the ground, this stuff now is under the ground, under the dirt. You could see lines. There was a line that was coming from the houses behind us, and then there was a line that line was going to the living room, and then there was a line going from over there with a food truck to up under the deck, and then there was a line coming from down the street, going back out, all the way from down that street, and then when it get up to the yard, it will curve into this yard. Then there was a line coming from across the street over there, and you could see, you could actually see it. So why you can't see it now, I don't know what they done. They done something so that you can't see it. but on some of my old videos that not on my phone, cause on my phone that thing act like it won't be still. Cause I kept saying something about those lines, but now I do. Today is the first time I saw those pipes, white pipes, like those pipes that you do for plumbing, and they coming up from under the ground. They down on the ground, sticking up, and I saw at least four. There may be more, and they look like they have a flag on it. So they right beside that big electrical thing, and then they on the ground, and then you got the uh, cable box sitting beside that. But I've been saying all this time that my attacks is coming from that food truck man, and I believe there others too, but I do know for a fact it's him because my body be vibrating to that sound. It look like that brown truck might be back over there. Oh, that might be him. There's something going on over there. Let me go see. I'm being nosy because they ought not be messing with me. It must have been that food truck. Look like it changed its position. That it came over some. Because it was further over. That's why that brown truck was able to park where it parked. But this is a medical doctor. They're saying he being a man. And so maybe, but there been other medical doctors. There been other people with high position jobs that's being a type. But I don't know. That was over in Europe though. This is in the United States, so maybe. But there's been some diplomats that's been getting a type, and he was saying that they got a name. They're trying to give it a name. Said it's like having a concussion. I be feeling like I'm having more than a concussion. Y'all have to excuse the way I talk. I can't talk. That's probably why a lot of people don't want to trust what I say, like the way I pronounce my words. They want to say I don't have sense. That's what you got. Some people call you country and you speak country, that you don't have no smarts. But believe me, I got plenty of sense. I got sense enough to know that this is no sickness. This is something being done to me. I don't need to be eating these potatoes. I don't need to be eating them, but I am. I hadn't ate all day. I'm just not eating. I'm drinking this coconut water. I'm gonna get me some more of this. It tastes pretty good. Y'all might say I tell too much. But this heat they've been putting in me had me where I couldn't use the bathroom. And I'm taking lots of this. One day I took 6. Ain't moved nothing. One day I took 4 or 5. Ain't did nothing. Then I drunk some laxative tea. Ain't did nothing. So I brought me some gummy laxatives. I'm going to show you what I got. I brought me some of these gummy laxatives. And I was eating them like they gummy bears. I was eating these things. I started eating them yesterday. And I ate some today just like they're gummy bears. And I drunk a quart of this here. I tell you, boy, that was a touchdown. Good Lord, I didn't think I was gonna finish. But I need my system cleaned out. Get all this mess out of me. Cause they had to make me constipated like that. When I take six Laxes, and I had already took 4 or 5, and then drunk some Laxative tea, and nothing was going nowhere. So I don't know if it's these Laxative or just coconut water. But I know one thing, I feel a whole lot better. A whole lot better. I was feeling miserable. And they burning the crap out of me. They really burning me. Burning my feet. And see, when they burn my feet like that, my feet just swells up. I got so many pretty shoes and can't even wear them because they keep my feet swollen and sore. When I'm home, I look like an old hag. And once in a while, I try to feel tough. I be feeling so bad. I said, Lord, I feel so bad. I look bad too. But when I go out, if I'm going somewhere, I go stepping. The young girl was trying to say stuff to me. And when I go to church, I go stepping. I've never been one to wear a lot of makeup. But I like heels. And I like dresses. And they try to talk their junk. And evidently they were talking about me a lot because this prophet said, if God bless you to buy nice clothes, then you buy them. He just, because evidently they were talking, I know the pastor was talking to, because she talked about everybody. And I'm not a person that put a lot of money in clothes. And I'm not one of those, just out there. You just got to be super, super dressed up. I'm not one of them either. I'd like to be a little past casual. Just a little past casual. But I don't just buy stuff just be buying it. It have to stand out to me. And I got some nice shoes and stuff. I have given my grandchildren some. Like on their birthdays, Christmas. Especially like my ankle boots. I got boots, them ankle boots that you slip your foot in. And I said, I can't get my foot slipped in them. So I said, it ain't no need of me just have them sitting around in the closet when my granddaughters can be wearing them. And I ain't giving my big boots. And I've been having skinny legs all my life. At one time I wouldn't even wear dresses because my legs were so skinny. And I saw I think it was a man that was born with no legs. I said, now see, that could be me. I could have been born with no legs. Here I am, shame of my little bony legs. Now I want some little legs so I can get my boots on. My legs have gotten so big, can't even get my boots on. Somebody told me to have them cut. But I don't know where to have them cut at. We don't have stuff like that around here. Where my sister live at, she might could do it for me. Yeah, they is a place because she took some shoes there. But I don't know no place here where we at that do shoes. They might be a place. She don't go nowhere, so I got a purse. My favorite purse that I used to carry all the time. One of the scraps came loose, and I need it fixed because it don't look bad. It don't look like I even carried it that much. Cause I like to take care of my stuff. I was just talking to my purse today. This one. I was talking to this one today. And it need cleaning. I need to get some leather cleaner and clean it. And I said I need to give you a rest. Cause I've been carrying this one for a while now. And let me give it a rest and clean it up real good. And get another one that can carry it. Cause I got them purses, they just sitting over there. Cause I carried this one all the time since I got it. I had it about 2 years. Yeah, it's been 2 years. I think when I got 2 or 3 years. And I've been carrying it ever since. So I talked to it today. And I told her I need to give it a rest and carry, because you don't need to have a person. They just sitting somewhere decorating. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. Just like I got clothes and they just sitting. They can't go nowhere. But I ain't getting ready to give my clothes. I don't know. I might get some away. I help giving stuff away. And I don't see. I appreciate my stuff. When you give people stuff, they don't appreciate it. It's like they got a problem with you giving them something. When I used to go to church, and they were girls in there. They was, the young girls, and they, just dressed with jeans on and, just coming to church slouchy and stuff like that. And I just believe it. If you're gonna come to church, you got to be all dressed, decked out, but at least fix up for the Lord. Fix it. So I had some dresses. I hadn't even worn the dresses. And I gave them to her. I don't even know if she ever wore them or not. So the way she looked at me, like she had an issue with me giving her some dresses. Then it's another dress I had. I had that dress for years. And it still looked like it was brand new. Cause I was in a fashion show. I was young then. I was in my 20s. That's how well I take care of my clothes. Because it's hard for me to get in it. So when I get it, I take care of it. And I brought the dress because it reminded me of my mama. My mama could dress her behind off, I'm telling you. When she dressed, everybody looked. And I brought it to be in the fashion show. I had brought that dress and I brought this suit. It was like a fishtail suit. That thing was fitting too. I was small then. And this lady in the prophetess in the church. Now this woman was skinny. I know that dress. Then see, she probably didn't know that it's one of the that clings to you. That's the type of material. She thought it was too little. I know there ain't nowhere on this earth that dress was too little for her. Cause I ain't never been that skinny. Even when I weighed 95, I still had a shape and a butt. And she was just sticks. She told me it was too little, but she's gonna keep it. Well, if you're gonna keep it, if you ain't gonna wear it, then get back. I'll get to somebody that's gonna wear it. Cause I paid good money for that dress. And it meant a lot to me. That's why I gave it to her, because, she meant a lot to me. I wouldn't just get to anybody. So I don't know if she ever would. Then I had some other clothes I gave away. I don't know if they ever would, But I do know the last person I gave some clothes to. That girl wore them clothes to church. It put a smile on my face because they were fitting her too. That dress she wore to church, that thing was fitting her. I gave her a coat and one of those bomber coats, and I gave her some dresses. And I had never wore the dresses because a lot of times, so for some reason, when I can buy some clothes, and next thing you know, I done gained some weight. I don't know why. My butter just starts spreading. And so I just give it away. I got a coat now that I want to give away. Cause my daughters, they don't want it. It's a trench coat. It's one of those trench coats that fits you big, but it's too big for me. It's one of those coats from overseas. One of those companies from overseas. And see, I don't know how to buy overseas clothes. Every time I buy something from over there, it don't never fit me right. Either I get it too big or too little. And I had got another one. I gave that one to my daughter. It was mauve. It was too big. So I thought maybe if I get this coat, and it already supposed to be fit big on you, but shoot, that thing is too long and too big. And nobody wanted it. I tried to get the window. She said, I don't want that. I mean, it hurt my feeling the way she said it. I like my stuff to fit tight on me. Okay, fitting tight. One of these days it's gonna be cold. You're gonna be wanting that butt covered up, and them tight little jackets that you're wearing ain't gonna cover their butt. Cause I know when I was in DC, and I had to stand and wait on buses, 3 different buses in order for me to get to work. And you talking about that when it cut across my butt? That's why I got plenty of coats. I said I'm gonna when I can, I'm gonna buy me plenty of coats, so I won't be without no coat. I probably got too many coats that I could give somebody a coat. And I want to give that trench coat away, cause I know I can't wear that one. My daughter in there, she tall. What she talking about? It make her look bigger. So somebody tall, not skinny, but kind of thick, a little thick, not fat, not with no big stomach, but got a nice shape. Somebody tall with some little thickness to them, with a shape, that probably look good on them. When I got all them cold, you don't even get that cold here. It get cold, but not that cold. For all them coats I got. I almost froze up there when I went to, no, that's when I went to Virginia. Cause I didn't even take a coat. I probably didn't think I was going to go up there and stay as long as I did. I believe I was up there like 6 months. And I almost froze. It's DC weather. It get cold down here, but not like it. I mean, it's like the frost man come and just slap you with coldness. And then you stand out there at the bus stop. I mean, one day I didn't put a relax in my hair. I just took the straight comb and straightened it. And it was misty out there. When I left home, I just knew I was looking good. My hair, at least my hair was. So I was standing at the bus stop, and the bus stop was by Air Force. And cause I lived off of Any Head Highway. So the men were they going to the military men. They going into the base. And they were just looking. They looking at me, thought I was looking good. These military men looking at me. I got to work. Lord, my hair was puffed up like God. I was in a hot mess. That hair had done drawn up and puffed up and was every which way but loose. Because when I got on the bus, there was a guy and an older woman sitting together, and I could hear him say something about she's cute, but she need to comb her head. When I left home, my hair was looking real pretty. But by the time I got to work, God knows. I said, look like somebody would have told me to pull my hair back in a ponytail. I was in a hot, I was in a hot mess. I ain't try that no more. If I didn't have no good fresh relights in my head, you don't go outside with your hair and it's misty out there. Lord have mercy. Mm. Child, you got black in you. Oh Lord. If y'all could have seen me. Mm-mm. When I walked up and I saw myself in that mirror, I couldn't believe my head. I said, no, one of them men were looking at me like that, cause I'm looking crazy with my hair just popped sticking up on my head. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. Just trying to grow back now though. I got a miniature ponytail. I've been having to shampoo it a lot and condition it. I think that's what I got on it now, condition. Because they be attacking my head so bad. When that electrical it's just making me gray. That this electrical stuff, whatever this stuff frequency or whatever this is, it be in my hair and it just dries it. Cause they use your hair and your spine as an antenna to get to your brain. Now why they feel they need to I'm not no scientist. Excuse me. I'm not even a teacher. I don't have no secrets. No nothing that they really need to run this country. So I don't know why they feel that they have a need to put my brain in a computer. So I reckon that's where my sister brain is at, because it's showing in her head. Cause they just pretty much wipe her clean, and they ain't stopped yet. They still wiping them. I mean, and then the woman that was talking about it on that video today, she talking about like it's really a good thing. Like they doing something real good. She talking about how they take our thoughts and how they can give us thoughts, and we can't tell that the thoughts that they give us is not our thoughts. And I was like that. I really was. I was like that. And I realized this, and I had to think about this. I said, this ain't me. I don't lust like this. I don't think like this. This not stuff that I'll do. And that's when I started putting that aluminum foil hat on my head. People be talking about people wearing aluminum foil. You might need to wear aluminum foil hat anyway for a little while. Anyway, don't just might not need to wear it all the time, because aluminum foil can help get the channels. But it cut out them bad dreams, and it made me realize things that was in my thoughts weren't my thoughts, and not to do what they trying to tell me to do. They still trying to do make me think and feel things, but I know it ain't me. At first, I didn't know. I know now. See, this is why my Bible call you these things like they candy. I need to get off of here. I had started cleaning some soap so I can box them. I mean, I'm really doing this like I'm about to sell some soap. Don't know. I said, well, shoot. I got to wash to the Lord take me on. Because I don't buy no store-bought soap. So store-bought soap, you only wash them with detergent. And the reason why my skin looking so bad now is because of what these people doing to me. They dehydrate me. My skin won't be looking like this here. Especially my neck. My neck won't look like this. Mm. They dehydrate me so bad. I wake up just feeling dry. Like I might not have no liquid in me at all. My hair be feeling dry, like straw or something. I might have to give me some more of this. This is good. I just can't get into drinking water. I just can't do it. When I buy cases at the time, but I don't drink much of it. But that right there, I can drink that. So this is what I'm gonna have to start doing. So I can get my liquid in. This here might make me drink too much water. It ain't that good. Cause it kind of tastes like it might be like white potato water. But I can drink it because it go down so smooth. This is the second one I drunk. I'm gonna have to buy me a case of them. 2 cases. I don't know how much a case will cost. If I drank that, let me see how many calories in here. Okay, I got to quit saying that. Per serving, 45 per serving. What's that? Per container, 90. So I done drunk 90 calories. I guess that beat how many the soda got that water beats that. But now we don't know what's in the water. Cause I looked at the water that I got sitting up on the counters and stuff, not on the counter, the shelf, and they got little bubbles of water. I mean, little bubbles in the water. I didn't think plain water get bubbles, so I might be drinking more calories in water, just plain old water, than I am there, cause I don't know what's in the water. I was scared my fig tree was gonna be dead, but they opening it up, getting leaves. I didn't get not no fig last year. The first year I brought those fig trees, it grew figs. And this year it didn't grow none. And it's probably because of this mess of coming out under the ground. Alright, I'm gonna get off of here. I feel they gonna start trying to make me go to sleep. I already feel it right there.